Hey guys, welcome back. Garden gloves are a great way to protect yourself from thorns, brambles, and scratchy plants, and keep your hands cleaner too. However, there are many products available to choose gardening gloves, each with different characteristics, benefits, and prices. To help you make a research on the internet and compiled a list of the best gardening gloves from a couple of brands. After completing the research, I found these products much helpful for people like you. To know more about these products, please be sure to check out the description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. Cooljob Gardening Gloves. On first inspection, there were doubts about whether these light-as-air gardening gloves could withstand everyday outdoor tasks. To a pleasant surprise, the Cooljob gardening gloves fit and performed exceptionally well. They are remarkably comfortable, and the soft, supple, non-slip latex coating on the palms and fingertips allowed for a firm grasp on hand tools, hoses, and pots. The product description highlights that the woven fabric contains modal, derived from beech tree cellulose, combined with polyester and spandex, which ensures easy stretching and a snug fit. The gloves run true to size, with a wrist fit that is neither too tight nor too loose, and the interior is smooth, free of irritating seams. The fabric effectively wicks away moisture, preventing hands from becoming sweaty during use. The gloves maintain their grip even when wet, and after drying in the sun, they remain nearly as soft and flexible as when first worn. Number 2. Handylandy Rose Pruning Gloves. The rose pruning gloves made by Handylandy were slightly stiff straight out of the package, which is typical for most leather gloves, especially those designed for protection. Upon slipping them on, the fit was good, but the leather seams inside were noticeable. This is fairly common with unlined leather gloves, but leather typically softens with use, and in this case, the inner seams soon become less bothersome. These pruning gloves were worn to trim back the old growth on last year's rose bushes and long, thorny raspberry vines. While the thorns caught on the leather, none managed to poke through. After dampening the gloves, their ability to protect against thorns remained unchanged, though they became quite stiff after drying in the sun. Rubbing the dried gloves between the hands softened them again, and they actually fit a bit better afterward. Interestingly, although not advertised as touchscreen sensitive, the gloves allowed successful swiping on phone screens when slightly damp. Number 3. Famoy Claw Gardening Gloves for Planting. At first sight, the Famoy Claw Gardening Gloves appeared more suited to a Halloween costume than gardening, but upon trying them out, it became clear they are far more functional than frightening. However, one should avoid scratching an itch while wearing them. The latex and polyester gloves feature 2.5-inch long plastic claws designed for digging, eliminating the need for a trowel. While they run true to size and fit well, they require some adjustment due to the bumps created by the claw attachments inside each fingertip. The gloves proved effective for digging in soft soil, their primary purpose, and remained on even when planting tiny seedlings. Despite the rigid claws, they offer a surprising degree of dexterity, allowing delicate seedlings to be held between the claws and thumb. Additionally, the gloves were useful for creating straight rows when planting seeds by dragging a clawed finger through the soil. Number 4. Garden Gloves Super Grippy. The soft fabric shell and thin grippy coating on these gardening gloves provides enough flexibility to grasp tender seedlings, yet is strong enough to hold and plant large root balls. The coating is also water resistant, which found a plus while planting. The grip was just as good in wet and muddy conditions as when the gloves were dry. The gloves run true to size for the most part. They fit well around the wrist and hand and come with just a bit of extra length that would make them well suited to anyone with longer fingers. These garden gloves also feature a woven nylon shell that helps to keep dirt and bugs out while adding breathability and dexterity. After wearing them for 30 minutes, our hands weren't sweaty or hot. The gloves are described as machine washable, so we ran them through the washer and they came out fine. Number 5. Pine Tree Tools Bamboo Gardening Gloves. This pair of Pine Tree Tools gardening gloves serves as a reminder that outdoor work essentials can be both affordable and highly functional. These thin, lightweight gloves fit like a second skin and are incredibly flexible, enabling users to grip small items, such as the safety lock on pruning shears, as effectively as larger tool handles. The slip-resistant nitrile coating on the palm and fingers ensures a secure grip, providing enough traction to pull wet weeds just as easily as dry ones. The large size was tested and found to be slightly snug, so buyers with hands on the cusp of a size may want to consider ordering one size up. The soft, breathable, hypoallergenic bamboo fabric on the back helps keep hands dry and cool, even after wearing the gloves for 30 minutes. However, the so-called touchscreen sensitivity fell short. Multiple attempts on 4 different smartphones and 2 tablets failed to successfully swipe screens to answer calls or activate devices. That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to our channel. For more information or to check out product prices, take a look at the description below. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave a comment.